Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Sports Factory podcast today. I got my usual guests here. You know what we talking about? We talking about some football. It is August, late August, meaning the football season is coming near. Luckily for you, there are 4 people here with 4 different teams they like. So you get analysis from all bits. Now, the person I always got to start with here is the funniest person, because that's the person that has literally he always the most relevant. You know, you're the most relevant, right? It's this because you got a lot of things going on. You got the hard knock stuff. You got the games happening. You know what I'm saying? You got all the time. You got little beefs with the other teams like the Broncos and stuff. Like you got a lot of things going on. So Maurice, 2 preseason games
Jared.
happened.
Yay, Jared. Yeah, go talk, Jared. Yeah, yeah.
So we had another episode of Hard Knocks also happened as well. I don't know if you watched that episode.
I didn't watch the 3rd episode. No, I did not.
But
why so hostile?
I know. I just didn't. I haven't. I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched that shit yet.
All right, no problem. But what do you think? What are you thinking of the Jets preseason? I know Aaron Rodgers is supposed to start. I think in the next game.
You forgot. You didn't do it right. Breaking news. What happened to the breaking news, dog?
Let me put a breaking news graphic.
Breaking news. Aaron Rodgers. Corey Davis. Corey Davis retiring.
I know, but you said your receiving core. You said your receiving core sucks. So he was your 4th string or something. So didn't that even matter to you?
He would be my 3rd string.
Oh, he about Randall Cobb.
Yeah.
Okay.
He about Randall Cobb.
Oh, McCole. You got McCole Hardman too. You about McCole Hardman?
Yeah, I don't. He'll be like, I don't know, possessions, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's all right.
No, would you?
But I know. I like it, but if somebody get injured, that was the problem. There's no depth. If somebody got injured, what will happen? That was like my issue with it. It's cool. Yeah, I like it. Aaron Rodgers can make wide receivers better, but somebody get injured, which injuries do happen, or retirements, I guess in this case, do happen. What are we gonna do then?
I mean, if you have your guy Gary Wilson, I think gonna be a breakout. I think gonna be an absolute stud.
That's how you feel. Okay,
that's how I feel, right? Alan Lazard got the build of a number 2 receiver. He got a really good number 2 receiver build. You know what I'm saying?
He do.
And Randall Cobb, he old, but he can go out there. He can give you timely first downs. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he gonna be clutching one of these drives. I got that connection.
Why do you keep
chemistry.
saying Randall Cobb? Okay, keep going. Okay,
McCole Hardman with the speed. You could utilize his speed in multiple situations. You got some good running backs. You got. I'm adding your whole receiver because I assume could Breece Hall catch? I think Breece Hall. Could Breece Hall? Is Dalvin Cook?
Correct.
Does he catch the ball pretty well, right? You know
I guess so. I could ask Viking fans.
So you got weapons, and Aaron Rodgers is, a generational quarterback. I think he had a bad thumb last year. He had a bad thumb, and he more happy. Is he happy this? You know what I'm saying? He in a big market. He happy, ready to roll.
Like that. Everything is just going perfect right now.
You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Perfect. Wow.
I like it. But how you feel? I know you got negative aspirations. You got negative feelings. You know what I'm saying? You've been burned too many times.
I have neutral feelings.
Yeah, neutral feelings. So
okay, neutral feelings. I want to see what John was going to say. What neutral feelings?
I like that. That's how you straddle the fence.
Exactly. That's right there.
I'm about to use that.
I think on paper, think about in the AFC on paper, who's better than the Jets? Just on paper, not obviously with scheme.
On paper,
but on paper, who's better than the Jets?
Probably the Bengals.
Like in total, and
in the AFC.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the
Bengals, Chiefs,
the Chiefs, Bills,
Chargers.
Yeah, the Chargers better than the.
On paper, yeah.
They defense don't match up to the Jets defense.
Oh, you're right about that. I mean, but
it's not bad.
I know it's not bad, but Jets defense was really good. The Jets defense is really, really good.
I still go with the Chargers.
That's hilarious.
Chargers, and that's probably it.
4 teams,
but they're receiving. I mean, they got the. I think the Chargers got the better back.
I feel like there is somebody I'm missing.
So,
they had the better quarterback.
No, but he in the regular season.
What the heck?
He be going crazy in the regular season.
So you think 4 teams are better than the Jets, and on paper,
the Chiefs too.
So Chiefs, Bengals, Bills, and you said Chargers. Now, what do you think about the Ravens?
Not on paper.
What about the Broncos?
Maybe.
It should be.
I think they should be. I think so.
It depends.
They have like their defense is just as good as ours. I feel like they have a good running game. Well, they have a good running back with Javonte Williams. They're good wide receivers. It's just really the offense at this point, putting into offensive scheme. But everything on paper, I don't know what the offensive line looks like, or like how y'all tackles are. But okay, I do remember y'all had a lot of injuries at offensive line last year at least. But
okay, well, nah, not the Broncos.
What about Miami?
I went about the Dolphins. Oh yeah, there we go. I went about the Dolphins. Are they better than me?
Yeah, great receiving core.
Not anymore. I would say
they got better cornerback duo.
Well, because they injured now. Because Revis, not Revis, I'm bugging.
Hilarious.
Ramsey is he injured.
But he coming back. He's not gonna be injured the whole year.
But is he old? Ain't he like, I don't know, like he not like, he don't got that fear. Like he good, but I don't know if he got the fear that he used to. Like I'm not.
I think he do.
Well,
he's still the
like
best.
99 or something.
He 99.
He's on Madden.
That's
on Madden.
oh my gosh.
I think on Madden isn't he the best rated cornerback on Madden now?
Completely overrated.
That's overrated 100%.
That's
gross.
99.
Actually check.
I don't think.
I think it's because of the team he played for last year. That kind of like
despicable.
You don't have much to play.
Because Jared want his corner to be number one. I feel it.
I mean, no, for real, no.
But like now he on a good team, good stage, expectations.
He's a 97.
Who higher?
I think
Anybody
he bounced back.
No, he's a top. He's a top. He had 97. Then Jair.
He said, "Boy, should be PS2."
Then Jair Alexander's a 95.
Oh no!
And then
did he freeze? Did he cut out?
No, it was so oblivious. The thing he was saying was so terrible. It paused the.
Oh, for real?
That man said,
"Oh shit."
Yeah, they didn't agree with that.
What?
The football guys didn't agree with that.
Then we got PS2. He had 94. He the third, and then we Marlon Humphrey, 93, and then we got Sauce, 93.
Did somebody be abusing Marlon Humphrey, or am I tripping? Did Jamar Chase be abusing Marlon Humphrey? That's interesting.
Just that 1 year though.
No, he bounced back this year. I don't know. Yeah. I didn't watch that.
I think Tyreek Hill.
I mean, I ain't gonna go off just 1 year, bro. Like Jamar Chase was abusing everybody, so and then he play him twice a year. I like Marlon Humphrey. He
damn, Stephon Gilmore.
Odell Beckham.
He did?
Yeah, I remember that. He choked him out.
I remember AJ Green. AJ Green
and Jalen Ramsey. That's a great moment. That's a good football. That's a good 2017 football there, buddy. That's when life was good. But so if you're telling me 4 teams are better, I don't know. You think about Miami, Jacksonville. You probably don't. Jacksonville, you wouldn't say is better than the Jets on paper. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so, I wouldn't say it either because I don't know about their defense.
It'd probably be easier if we go through the teams.
I think that's it.
Who made the playoffs?
You could go through them, but like you ain't gonna say the Raiders and you ain't gonna say like the Patriots. Like it's really them 4 teams. Right. Cool. So you gonna make the play. So Reese, you confident? Especially if you look at it like that, you confident you gonna make the postseason. You should be confident even if you like stumble, you still have a room to like.
I mean, it's 3 wild card teams or something like that can make it.
Honestly, after making the playoffs, you win the division. It's winnable.
I don't know about that.
Josh Allen,
I don't know both.
Buffalo. I don't know. Stephen A. Smith said Stephon Diggs. I don't know. Stephen A. Smith, I guess, be capping because they showed Lonzo Ball. He said Lonzo Ball can't stand up. Lonzo Ball is doing squats with his knee. But he said that Stephon Diggs don't want to stay there in Buffalo.
That shit wasn't real. That was FX. I said it wasn't real. It wasn't real. Visual effects.
But even if it's real, I don't think Diggs is the type of person to go out there and just not play. So he gonna still go out there and they still gonna compete. He may leave. It may be bad for Buffalo, like after this year, but I don't think it'll affect the season. But regardless, I mean, they're gonna go out there and compete. They have a Super Bowl talented team, so
where you gonna go? Like, I don't know. Is there really much else to go? Go to the Chiefs, I guess. If you wanna.
You be enemy. You do that. You be an enemy of Buffalo for all eternity, boy.
I'm gonna be like, I don't think the Bengals don't need you.
Oh, you want to play with his brother? That's what you want. You want to play with his brother, don't you?
Nah.
Oh, come to the Cowboys, and he could.
I say no. You wouldn't need. You don't want Stephon Diggs won't be cool.
I would love him, but I mean, that's just if we get him and we don't do nothing with it. It's like
that's hilarious.
That's even more animation. I mean, ammunition. Like, bro, y'all got this loaded team. Y'all got. I don't want to hear that. But they really should be saying that to Josh Allen, bro. Like, but what? They ain't gonna say that. So it's all good.
Josh Allen, boy. Hey, I can't wait for the season starting. Josh Allen and Justin Herbert. They're gonna have a bad game. You gonna hop on his pod and have a good time with them,
bro. I'm not gonna do that. I'm talking about the end goal. That's all I talk about. Not the progress. Not the like end season. What's your end goal? But I will to answer your question. Not to answer your question, but Josh Allen, I view him higher than I view Justin Herbert. Like,
I mean, I know, we see that.
I don't put him on like. I think you feel like I have him like way down here.
No, I think he's two or three.
Him up there
He's
at
2 or
the
3
upper echelon.
For you, he's 2 or 3.
He's 3.
I just like you troll him a lot, but it's 2 or 3. That's I see you just troll him. The only person you can't troll because you can't troll the main character. It's impossible to troll the main character. I mean,
you don't troll. He don't troll Joe Burrow.
Reason to troll Mahomes.
No, but no one can even try to troll the main character. It just doesn't work. You just realistically can't do it and walk away.
If you was a Patriots fan for like a year or 2.
No, yeah, if you're a Patriots fan, like we got the bigger main character, you can have a little time. But now, but now it's like
he always beat him. So,
and funny thing, Jared, your team always got to be facing the main characters a lot. You always be facing because I feel like y'all a good stopping ground at Denver with the mile high altitude. You know what I'm saying? The balls travel a little further too. Because that's how we knew he was a main character when he played y'all and he had that left hand pass. I do want to talk bad memories. I want to talk about Denver Broncos. Let's talk about Denver Broncos, man. So 2 preseason games have happened. I didn't watch Russell Wilson play in the second game. I know he got people roasting him in the first game. But tell me, are you feeling better? Did he play well in the second game? How you feeling about the Denver's offense, man?
He played better than he did all of last season. I am happy about that. Our O-line looks just awful, man. There's no protection anywhere. Runs are hard. They can't move the line. They can't do anything. And that is what worries me the most because he was the most sacked quarterback last year. And I don't know how much that's going to change. We didn't really improve. We got McGlinchey was our big move, but he's hurt right now. I think he'll be ready to go for the season. But he hasn't played. Javonte Williams is back. But they're not going to... He's not going to be a 20-30 carry back every game. It's going to be like 10 carries, maybe a couple catches. They're going to lean more towards the other guys. But yeah, Russell Wilson has looked better and quicker, which is what I wanted to see. He said last year that he didn't want to be a running quarterback. Like he wanted to stay in the pocket. He was a reluctant runner. And this last preseason game, it looked like he was leaning into his runs. And he looked quick, like he was outrunning guys, which he couldn't do last year. A little chunky last year. Yeah, he dropped 15 pounds and he looks nice.
So if you get... I mean, because I remember Seattle, Russell Wilson, I think he had a bad offensive line his last couple of years. And they were still producing, get you like 10 wins, 11 wins, and still producing. So if you get Seattle Russell Wilson, that is obviously obviously you got the bad offensive line too as well with Seattle Russell Wilson, but that's what you're looking for, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Do you think can you beat the elites of the AFC if you had Seattle Russell Wilson with that bad offensive line? Do you think who do you think you could beat out of the elites in the AFC? So like the Bills, the Chiefs, the Chargers, the Jets, teams like that, Bengals and all them.
I mean, I don't know if I'd put Chargers at elite, but I think we beat them last year.
Okay. Yeah, got me.
And in our bad year. And our 2 games against the Chiefs were 1-score losses. So I think we can take them once. We're not going to sweep them. I think we can win one.
Now, if you sweep them, that's Christmas. Boy, that man getting a lot of things happening this year.
That would be beautiful. And they're really close. It's like week 6 and then week 8. Like in 3 weeks, we play the Chiefs twice.
Oh, get out the way, huh? Get the embarrassment out the way.
Yeah. I think we can win one of those. I do.
Do you think at Denver, or do you think you'll steal one in Kansas City?
Which one's first? I think we'll win
barbecue
the first
chicken.
one.
He going to Kansas City, dog.
Whatever the first one
beating
is.
them in there.
Oh, so you surprise them the first time, and they say, "Wait a minute, we got the main
and
character,"
then,
and then they annihilate.
Like
score 40 to 10 type beat.
Not that. Maybe like 30 to 21,
30 to 21. Okay, I got you. Okay, that's not bad. What about the? Okay, could you beat teams like Cincinnati? You think you beat Cincinnati with the improved Russell Wilson?
Yes.
Yeah. If we can beat the Chiefs, I think we can take on anybody.
Anybody. I mean, but it's a division rival. I feel like it's a little different with division rivals versus like, because anybody can take anybody in divisions. Like I be beating Jacksonville all the time, and they're better than everybody in here. Like you can
defense travel. I mean, you got one of the top defenses. It really don't matter if Russell come back and play like, even if he just plays better, like move the ball a little bit, keep your defense off the field as much as you can. like get the run game going. I feel like the Broncos really can probably beat anybody.
That sound like that's a deep playoff team to me, huh? That sounds like
I mean, if you get
last year,
on pace to be a Hall of Famer QB, like that shouldn't be a problem.
I mean, he was, and then last year happened, and it just like halted completely.
Yeah, last year we lost 9 games by 1 possession. I think Sean Payton wins you a couple of those, and then a healthier Russ wins you a couple more of those.
It was your strength of schedule. Are you a second place team, third place team? When did you finish? You finished in the division.
We finished,
or were you last place?
Right?
Were we last?
They were last.
We might have gotten last.
Oh,
didn't somebody get like a high pick off of y'all?
Oh no, yeah, Seattle got a really good pick. Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Seattle partying from that. Okay,
because the Raiders did they? I can't remember how the Raiders did last year.
I don't know who they drafted.
I think I had a top 10 pick as well. But I think the Broncos, that's hilarious. Y'all made Seattle so good. But yeah, if you have a last place schedule, then that was so. But the Jets had a last place schedule too, right? Or they were 4th place as well. So gun to the back of your head, who going further, the Broncos or the Jets?
No injuries, like just in
no
a perfect.
Injuries. Yeah, no injuries. Yeah, gun to the back of your head. You wrong, you're blown away.
I'm gonna go with the Jets.
Maurice confident boy, look at that boy.
It's only because he said his offensive line stuff. If you wouldn't tell me that, then I was like, okay.
I think I'd go Jets. I think they're more proven than the Broncos are at this point.
We're proven?
I mean,
or is Aaron Rodgers
Aaron Rodgers is more proven than Russell Wilson. Your offense was generally more capable without Aaron Rodgers than the Broncos were last year.
And you got Nathaniel Hackett too.
Russ at that.
And we got Zach Love Mills.
Yeah, they had Zach and y'all had Russ, so Aaron Rodgers.
Well, both y'all offenses were terrible too, boy. Like special bad.
What do you mean we had Zach
Russ
Wilson?
really bounced back though. Like I believe in him. If he can bounce back the way we know he can play, I don't know. Watch out for the Broncos.
You think so? What about you? What do you think going further, the Jets or the Broncos? Gun to the back.
If Russ bounce back, I'm going with the Broncos. But if he play how he played, then I'll go with the Jets.
Or what about this too? If Aaron Rodgers played like he did last year and Russell Wilson played like he did last year, who have a worse record? Who go first?
I think we still go further.
I think with the Jets, I don't know. I feel like with the Jets, you can play bad and still produce a lot of wins. I don't know. I feel like I don't know what the Broncos is. Like they just wasn't winning games. I don't know.
Didn't Aaron Rodgers still have a better year?
Look like they wanted to win.
Did Aaron Rodgers have a better year? What do you mean?
I think didn't Aaron Rodgers have a better year than Russell Wilson last year?
What was their record? I think they won. I think
not the record. No,
like the team record.
Not the team record. I meant stats, like Aaron Rodgers on Green Bay.
Oh well,
like his stats.
Actually, I don't know. Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay that last year was awful. But I don't know. I mean, I guess so, but it's like I had him on fantasy and I was kind of struggling. So,
and to add to that point, I enjoy watching the Jets more than I enjoy watching the Broncos. Even when they had like Mike White
I don't know
at
why.
QB.
Oh well, maybe that.
No, I'm saying like out of those two teams, if I had to watch two teams play, I'd rather watch the Jets play than the Broncos. Like when I watched
the Broncos had some boring games last year. Oh my gosh,
bro.
That Colts game was like 12-9 overtime.
Yeah,
they put you on.
That's gonna be us. That could be us. We got a whole bunch of primetime games this year.
That makes sense, but we feel that. I don't know. I feel y'all got a better.
Well, it made sense. It made sense for the Broncos too last year. They got Russell Wilson.
I know, but like your aura is better though. I feel like you got better aura.
I feel like
so last
Russ
year
and Rodgers is like two calibers. Like
I don't know. I feel
definitely
like
a higher caliber. I feel like maybe Russ is more like as far as winning, he probably can put you in a better position. But just as far as like talent wise, enjoying the game, stats and stuff, Aaron Rodgers is definitely like better than him.
I do think that, but I feel like this time last year, people were definitely hyping up the Broncos. Like they were like,
we were.
Oh yeah.
It was like, so it made sense why they had so many primetime games.
Yeah.
Did. Week 1 was primetime in Seattle.
It's time to start.
Yeah.
Adjusting the schedule. Halfway through the season, like, okay, Russ is not Russ.
There was a game though. I don't know if it was boring because when the Jets offense plays bad, it's actually entertaining. It's actually more entertaining because like the Broncos offense. The Broncos offense is just really slow and nothing. It's just a bunch of slow 3-and-outs. Slow like the Jet, like Zach Wilson do crazy like terrible passes.
I know I know you gonna do that shit. So you suck. I knew that shit. That's the reason.
They're like, wow, that's crazy. He did that. He threw that.
He run around.
Yeah, like the things he did, like the ineptitude's more entertaining.
The DT. Sauce, they just seem like they have more fun out there. The Broncos, they kind of like the Patriots. I don't see any. Even
it could be also the coach.
He's like strictly business.
I feel like our coach is on fire though.
Go back to the sideline. Yeah, y'all got a more entertaining coach too.
Yeah. I feel like last year with Nathaniel Hackett, he's
now
not
he your coach too. Now he also your coach.
I mean, yeah, he is. But
you had there was a game against Green Bay. Y'all beat Green Bay, and Sauce Gardner he had the little cheese hat. I said that's good. That's y'all.
We were feeling ourselves. That's why.
That's entertaining.
What I'm saying. It's a more fun team. The Broncos.
But we was winning. Like, remember that we was also like winning.
Yeah, y'all started off pretty hot.
Which is crazy because you have Zach Wilson 60 passing yards, 7-17. I'm like, they ain't won the game,
huh? Actually, let me see.
Did y'all start off like 5-1 or something?
Nah, I don't know if we went that crazy. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
It can't be good. I
don't know how we started off last year.
There's something close to that though.
I think maybe like 4-2. Maybe that's all you went off. But I think it's
4-2 or 3-2.
3-2, yeah, something like that. 3-1. I don't know. Well, it wasn't no 5-1. It was 5-1. That'd be some strong collapse. That'd been one of my all-time great collapses.
Oh, there it is. I just saw that shit.
What was it? What'd you start off as? Actually, I don't even know who played.
So that's this year.
That's hilarious.
What
did the Broncos start off as? Did the Broncos start off really slow? Did y'all start off like 0-2, 0-3, something like that?
Lost to Seahawks, beat the Texans, beat the 49ers.
2-1, huh?
2-1.
Oh, but y'all weren't feeling that 2-1 though. I feel like y'all were 2-1, but y'all weren't feeling it.
Nah, no, they weren't good games. They weren't good wins.
After we beat Green Bay, we started 4-2. Then we went against Denver. Then we went 5-2.
Beat the brakes off them boys, huh?
Then we lost to the Eagles. I mean, then we lost to New England because
16-9.
Okay, well I guess not. There they go. 5-2. So y'all started.
We fought the Dolphins.
Y'all started off.
Then we lost a whole bunch.
I know you did. Y'all started 5-2 and y'all finished 7-10 or something like that.
So before our bye week at week 10, we was 6-3, and then after that shit,
what the hell?
We lost. Oh yeah, we only beat the Bears.
Everything that's the only one. That's the only game you won was one.
Yeah.
So how many games was remaining
after the bye week?
How many games remaining out of that? Is that
8?
8 games. You went 1-7.
1.
Oh.
That's how you finish. That's like put good tape on there for the end of the season.
And we beat the Bears. I think some of these games were like, I feel like we could have beat like the Detroit came back and beat us. The New England shit always pisses me off because I feel like we should be able to beat New England, but we just can never do that shit. Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, really, once Breece Hall went down, that's really that shit all fell apart. Because I was at that point, I was like, I know Zach Wilson ain't carrying, so I was like, there's no need for me to watch these games after that.
And then your team did mutiny on him because he said he didn't take responsibility for the loss, so they went complete mutiny and they hyped up Mike White completely. Now that's a good way to end the season, man. Y'all keep it up. All right, so John, Dallas Cowboys. I don't know if you're paying attention to the preseason games. I think there's like this running back. His name's Deuce Vaughn, and he's like he's playing pretty well. He gave me some good like. What pick was he? Do you know what pick he is? Is this like a late pick or is
he's undrafted?
I thought last pick.
Oh no, you would.
I think.
Is he?
I really don't keep up with draft. I don't keep up
because his dad played for his dad.
Yeah, his dad called. His dad works for the Cowboys. I remember that. I think he was the last pick. I don't know.
And is he? He's your number.
Keep up with preseason.
Oh, so you don't know if he's your number 2. You don't know if he's your number 2 or not.
We got the guy from Rondell Jones or something like that. I think from who? I think he played with Tampa.
Okay.
Ronald Darby? No,
he's not. It's completely different. Ronald Jones.
Ronald Jones. That's his name.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something. We got him. So I don't know who's gonna start out of those two. But I have seen some of his highlights. You know, he looked pretty solid.
He looked good. Yeah.
It's gonna be Deuce.
I think somebody you're gonna be hyping him soon. Don't worry. You know, season start. You're gonna be hyping up. He's gonna do one thing. He's probably gonna be against the Eagles specifically too, and you're gonna be very excited. You're gonna be hyping up. But in the NFC, what teams are better than you in the NFC? I'm just curious, like, because the NFC is not as I don't think it's as strong as the AFC is now at the moment. But what do you think? What teams are like better than you? You think?
Teams that game.
And y'all can also chime in if y'all can.
Maybe probably just the Eagles and the 49ers. I don't think they're better than us, but if people say they are, I wouldn't contest it.
You don't think they got more talent on these teams or no?
Yeah, the Eagles. The 49ers, they got McCaffrey. It's just they don't have a QB, so it's hard to like, assess them.
And they lost their
I don't know who's gonna start for them, and I don't know like which one of their QBs hurt.
Well, I know who number 2 is.
Who's number 1 though?
It's probably
Brock Purdy, number 1, right?
Brock Purdy.
Is he back healthy?
I think so. They've been hyping that.
Yeah.
I think Trey Lance number 3.
I mean,
he's back.
If he come back,
If he play like he did last year, then
We'll
them
see.
boys. Yeah.
Defensively, I think we're better.
And 49ers?
So now we'll go to offense. Yeah.
That's all right.
Now we'll go to offense. They got a better line. They got a better offensive line.
They are a better running back?
1A, 1B.
No, Tony Pollard is really good, though.
McCaffrey. Yeah, I know. I sent you.
Tony Pollard is really good.
He's up there. I said that's 1A, 1B, but I like to give the person who's been doing it longer, credit. So I would give it to Christian McCaffrey. And Tony Pollard hasn't ever been like the starter, so he could definitely be benefiting from teams being tired when he come out there.
So how's he gonna play now?
Christian
Is
McCaffrey.
He gonna be playing like he gonna be an every down back?
No,
He's not.
he's
Okay.
too small. I mean, it wouldn't be smart to do that. Oh, and we got Brandon Cook, so
Oh, yeah, he elite.
I think CeeDee
He one of the
Lamb
better
is better than Debo as a receiver, but I mean, I don't know. Debo hasn't since that 1 year. I haven't really seen Debo as like dominant.
What year was that? Was it like
Was he
2020
good
or
last
something?
That was the year Maurice tried to trade me, and then he said, "Never mind, I'm gonna give it to DeJoy." That year.
That was 2 years ago.
like 2020.
Yeah, hold that, man. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think we got the better QB.
If you face the 49ers in the playoffs, because that's, this is the opposite of the Niners.
In the regular season,
Yeah.
I say it's us.
But
In
who
the playoffs is just. I don't know,
that's your new Aaron, is that your new
done.
Aaron Rodgers? That's like Aaron Rodgers, that's like that takes place of Aaron Rodgers is the 49ers in the postseason.
No, I think this year we'll get him.
What is this year? What is this year for you? Is this
It's
like
boom or bust.
Is the year?
It's boom or bust.
Boom or bust.
honestly, if you make the
For who?
NFC
Because,
championship,
I mean,
that's
it's
amazing.
for Dak. Like, if you, this is it, bro. Like, the defense gave you, chance after chance, year after year. Like, you gotta. If he don't get it done this year, we move on.
But what
You think
option do you
so?
have? What option do you have to move on from? Like, who is available?
She's gonna have to start over.
Trade will get Caleb Williams, set up the world, blow up the world. I think no one. I don't think.
I mean,
Happy.
there's
So you
nothing else. Like, if he can't get it done, like with this defense, like he had to capitalize the last 2 years, and I think we got a little better. So barring injuries, it's gonna be another year with a great defense. So if you don't get it done this year, like there's nothing else for you, bro. You had a great running back, you had a great line. If you can't get it done now, then we gotta try something else.
You think he can get it done?
I do.
Like from 1 to 10,
But
like
I don't think it's him though. I think it's our team in general. I think we're cursed. I think it's our coaching.
I mean, yeah, the plot
Jerry
suck,
Jones,
yeah.
like I don't know. 'Cause I look at Tony Romo too, so I don't want to just say it's Dak. Like I feel like Dak going a different team, he can, maybe it's the pressure. I don't know, but I feel like if Dak went to the Eagles or something, I feel like he can still, probably go to the NFC. I'm not gonna say he gonna do what Jalen Hurts did in the Super Bowl.
But
I still think
Jalen
y'all.
Hurts had a great Super Bowl, even with the fumble and the Hail Mary.
yeah, good.
Y'all
I'm
feel?
not gonna discredit that, and to the people saying, I ain't gonna get into that. Never mind. But
What you buy as? You buy as something. What you buy?
Listen, if y'all fail, I don't think y'all get rid of Dak this year. Y'all probably do a coaching change. McCarthy, that whole like coaching
but
McCarthy.
at this point, is it coaching?
Because I feel like what's his name? What's Chancellor? Fucking the Chancellor. I can't remember his fucking name right now. Jerry Jones, thank you.
Oh,
The chancellor.
The chancellor from he liked the nigga from Star Wars.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
I got you.
That's why.
I was thinking Star Wars. Like, what you talking about? You talking about Palpatine or something?
The chancellor.
Yeah, I think he liked that, so I think he'll probably keep him. Plus, he good for fans and seats and shit like that. Yeah, I'll probably just change another coach.
At that point, is I'll say this though. Like I used to say it's coaching, but I feel like Mike McCarthy put us in a great position to win this year. I mean, last year we were in a great position to win. Like you got the ball, you got to go down there and do something. That's end of the story. You didn't do it. That's not coaching at that point. To me, coaching, like let's say not last year, but the year before that, we had like so many penalties. Okay, you can kind of mention coaching. Like it was some dumb plays they ran. You can mention coaching, but you can't, like, when I watched this year, I didn't see a coaching deficiency. I saw a player deficiency. Now, Tony Pollard went down, so it was like, okay, you can use that, but, you know, you are.
When he go down? Like late in the season?
No. He went down in the playoffs.
Playoff game.
Yeah, he went off. He went down in the playoff. And right after he went down, Dak threw the interception. So it's like, like, you know, and I guess you want to say that's coaching because maybe they should have ran the ball again or something like that. Like, we were already in field goal range. Stop throwing the ball. Just play safe. I mean, our defense wasn't giving up points like that. So I guess if you want to mention coaching, then you can. But he's still a starting QB, so I should be able to throw the ball with you. I shouldn't have to run the ball if it's a non-running situation. It's not like 3rd and 1 or something. I should be able to throw the ball with you. And he threw interception. So he threw 2 interceptions.
Wait, is it just bad plot at the end of the day? Like, can you just?
I think so, bro. I don't know. Like 25 years that's a great sample size.
Just sum up to like
no. We've been saying 25 for a long time.
It's changed. It's not 20. I think it's higher. It's like 28. It's 28 years now. It's
older. It's older than me.
We hitting 30. So let me ask you. I'm gonna ask you this. In the last 5 years, rank our teams like the best plot to worst plot in the last 5 years. Texans, Cowboys, Jets,
got the
Broncos.
Worst. Because with the Chiefs,
it's the Cowboys. Cowboys are the best one. Well, like I don't know how to explain because they have a lot. It's hard to explain because they lost to be like terrible because they have high expectations. So does that like cancel shit out?
I know. I mean, like
because the Texans, like no, you know what? It's probably yours.
You should do.
No, it's yours. It's the Texans. It's the Texans. No, it's the Texans.
Yeah, with the worst part, we had because our quarterback sexual assault. And then also that Kansas City Chief thing, and then the Bill O'Brien thing, and then the sexual assault thing. Texans, But that was highly concentrated too. That's the thing, like, because that terrible plot was a 2020 special. It was a 2020 special, right? See, now obviously the Jets have been inept for years, and then the Broncos have never seen the postseason since they won the Super Bowl. That's correct, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
It's pretty tough, and the Cowboys they have like new ways to lose in the postseason. So it's like
meltdowns.
But I have like extreme, because like 2021, 2020 I just suck, but 2020 is just like a plot-tastic nightmare. Sitting there just extreme. It's like an explosion. It's like the Yellowstone Park explosion, like a volcano from Yellowstone Park, which would wipe out half the U.S. That's what happened in 2020.
Half the Texan fans left. Gone.
So I mean, but you could put me at number 4.
Could have been worse is if it was us.
I mean, yeah, because that was y'all. But you could put me 4 because the 2020 special is pretty. Okay, so out of y'all 3.
Oh, we're doing the best plot, not the worst. You just said that.
Yeah, it's ranking from 1 to 4. Yeah, best to worst.
Yeah, so y'all 4.
Oh.
It's Bill O'Brien fault too. Freaking stupid. All right. That's funny.
I think if after that,
probably Broncos next.
Really?
It's because they're not like we know they bad, but it's no expectations. You know, it's not.
Yeah, just underperforming for years.
But at least they got Super Bowls. You know, a couple years.
But that's not 5 years.
We're not counting that. It's last 5 years.
I know, but internally,
it's in my head.
It's in my head.
He tried to throw that in there.
Well, because that's a part of it. You know, like it's like what you willing to give up to get.
2018 was Case Keenum.
That's terrible. You got Trevor Siemian in there somewhere?
That was before that.
Okay.
And they had Drew Lock.
Yeah, it's Case Keenum, then Joe Flacco, then Drew Lock, then Teddy Bridgewater.
That's awful.
No, right. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, all you did was give birth to the main character. That's all you did, really. Y'all helped give birth to the guy who destroyed for years. I mean, that's the worst thing that y'all did in the 5 years.
I think if I had to rank these shits from best plot to worst, it'd probably be Cowboys.
The fact that's number one.
Jets.
The fact that Cowboys number one is crazy. You hear me?
No. I meant Broncos.
I get what you're saying. Oh, wait, Broncos number one or Cowboys number one?
Yeah, Broncos have the best plot.
Oh, okay.
The best
reason why-
plot.
That's still okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, probably
Why-
the best plot.
why
Then the
you say that?
Cowboys, and then the Jets, and then the Texans. Definitely Texans have the worst one. I feel like when it comes to the Cowboys, they have high expectations. The fact that they have high expectations, they lose all the time. The Broncos in these 5 years, I mean, they didn't really have that many expectations because they had like stopgap quarterbacks that I don't know if you guys knew they were probably going to be great, or you guys were actually like anticipating like, oh, this might be a franchise guy. A lot of stopgaps, so like there was no expectations to really grow from the Broncos. They were just like, let's see what Case Keenum can do. Let's see what Trevor Siemian can do. When it comes to the Cowboys, they had high expectations and they always getting bamboozled by Aaron Rodgers, I don't know, 49ers or some shit. Whoever's there, maybe the Eagles or some shit, I don't know. And the Jets, and obviously the Jets, you got Sea Ghost. There's a whole bunch of shit I can go through. Sea Ghost,
Sam
the
Darnold,
MILF Hunter, the Mono shit. What else can I go? I got Adam Gase, ugly ass.
Oh, that he was high. He was doing it. He was looking
number
around.
one defense.
I got. See, are you what you say? You got what?
Number one defense. You did go through that as well.
But they ain't
I
get
had the number one defense last year.
Did they have number one defense? Well, I mean, they ain't win
I
that.
don't think I had the
You
number
gotta
one.
start off with the number one defense. Maybe not.
I guess
Maybe it
that's
was
how
the
you finish.
49ers.
So, hey, I mean, Jared, do you agree with how you feeling? Do you agree with that? Because the fact, like, Cowboys have awful plot, right? So if they number one, that means we all down bad. Obviously, we've all been down bad.
And I can switch the Cowboys and the Jets, but it just
We've seen some dark
at the
days.
end of the day, long as the Texans fourth, that's it.
Yeah, I think
That's hilarious.
I'm not arguing. I can't debate for us. Really, it's kind of depends.
it's just
on
y'all
what you
scale.
Want. Do you want to be happy through the regular season and sad in the postseason, or do you just not get your expectations up? So it kind of depends on what you want. Me personally, I don't want to be sad in the postseason, so I'll probably put the Broncos first too.
And think about the Cowboys. They kept their team. They kept their team. Like the Texans, they had like good hope coming out. Like, so I don't know what season it was. They had good hope, and then out of that, just Thanos snapped. Everybody going. Bill O'Brien just got rid of everybody.
Bro, Lillard, I hope he bring that plot to the Patriots, because that plot's freaking terrible. That's some crazy freaking bad plot. The Alabama fans don't like him. I don't like him. And I hope for the Patriots, they don't like that. They ain't do nothing
Bill
with.
will definitely cancel that out.
I mean, Bill Belichick, hey, but he ain't got the main character in Tom Brady. He got Mac Jones, and I don't know Mac Jones. Hey,
Oh, that was the question I was going to ask.
what question is that?
If Dak Prescott is having, where are we going to trade him to? Who would want him? Would the Patriots want him? Which y'all, since y'all be building, right?
Bro, I don't know. We let him go. No matter to me.
Just let him,
That's hilarious.
I wouldn't want to get something for him.
We'll start. What's the backup? Forgot his name. The one who had one.
What was his name last year? I forgot.
Cooper Rush.
Yeah, Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush.
They got two different play styles, so I think Cooper Rush, his play style complement our defense more.
I wouldn't want to try.
Well, no, it won't. It don't complement more, but it they can coexist with each other. So you don't have to score a lot of points. But I mean, with Dak, it's like they throwing the ball downfield, so he probably throw more interceptions, but he should score more. But with Cooper Rush, we'll
the teams that would probably be looking for one.
Probably score like 17 points a game.
Or maybe like
so you just getting rid of them.
He'll be cold on the Patriots.
Or send him to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay starting Baker Mayfield. They starting Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Yeah,
there's only a couple. There's only really three.
I mean,
but you have to get a pick. Would you take Mac Jones in a pick, like a first round pick?
I don't want Mac Jones either.
Yeah, why would you take?
We're gonna have to start over, bro. Like,
yeah, just trade up.
You don't want no stop.
Well, we can keep Cooper Rush.
I
draft somebody.
Trade up with
the
Tampa
reason
Bay.
I'm saying get rid of him is because it's like
trade up with who?
Tampa Bay probably getting that. I'm thinking Tampa Bay probably get that number one pick. They try and get Caleb Williams.
No, but they're not gonna trade though.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like
there's some other QBs out there. It's not just one QB. But we don't have to get the QB. Our defense is
get number 2, Drake May.
But with Dak, I mean, if you don't get it done, like we capped out with him. So if our goal is to win a Super Bowl, what's the point of keeping him? You had multiple years to get it done. Just didn't get it done. And you can't blame defense. Can't blame the run game. It's like we gotta move on.
I blame Jalen Hurts.
At least that's what I see. But of course, I don't keep up with the contracts and all of that. So I don't know how much it would affect our team letting him walk or trade him or whatever. So I don't really care about all that.
But I want to talk because we talking about quarterbacks and other things. I wanted to do this. I wanted y'all to give me your input on this. I want to do top 5, but for different positions. And I want to say, from your perspective, let's see if we can get to who is the top 5 wide receiver, running back, quarterback, head coach. I'm going to start off. Who are the top 5 wide receivers? We doing this in order. It's very important. We doing this in order. It's not just we're in order. Who are the top 5 wide receivers in the NFL?
All right, so
we're doing 5.
Yeah, it's 5.
Oh, okay.
You said Devontae 1?
You ain't gonna say Justin Jefferson?
I might go Jefferson 1.
Well, okay, everybody's doing 1.
Devontae
first,
okay.
2. They make
you gonna start with 5?
It make it a little easier, I guess.
I thought we were starting with 5 and working our way up.
Okay, we can start with 5.
You can do whatever you
I feel like that's harder.
It is harder.
Because if you miss somebody, well, go ahead. Who's your start from the bottom? Let me see how this goes.
Shit, I don't know. I
ain't put pressure on you.
I ain't thinking about this shit. I thought because what I thought we were all going in order. Like Jesse would tell his 5, and then I would say my 5.
Actually, I need help. I don't know. That's why we do is collaborative. We can make it as collaborative as we can.
Bounce off of each other. We gotta settle this though. Who 1 and 2?
You're right. Let's do 1 and 2 first. Actually, it's easier. I think it's Justin Jefferson.
Okay.
Then he got 3 out of 4 vote. Tough. That man went that. I mean, yeah. I think Jay Jetta got.
Who 1 is?
What about Tyreek Hill?
Clamped up.
What about
Cowboys?
Hilarious.
But whatever.
What about like Tyreek Hill and them? Does he compete with number 2?
So we all put number 2.
I'd put Devontae 2.
Well, since he wasn't 1, that would be my default too.
Well, I don't know if he will be the second best wide receiver at the end of the next year, just based on the quarterback he might have. But
out of last year, from last year's.
Out of last year, he was definitely. I would definitely say he's the second.
So what make him better than Hill? What do you think? Because Hill had an amazing season as well, his quarterback had head injuries all day. So like, I don't know if he led the league. I think he led the receivers in receiving yards or something. I think he was on pace at one point to get 2,000 of them things, and then Tua got hurt. Crazy. So
I think.
Let me actually.
I'll put it like this: like so I like Tyreek Hill high because I don't really care about route running. I care more about, can you get open? Are you going to catch the ball? Are you going to score? And when you look at those, Tyreek Hill is higher, but I feel like Devontae Adams, he does that as well. Like, he's going to score for you. He's going to get open. Like, he's dependable. So I don't feel like Tyreek Hill does it at a higher level than him for that sense. That's why I would put him. That's why I'll put Devontae too. Because
with me, I'll be like, Hill had Waddle, which I guess they help each other, but like Hill was still putting up. You would think with having another like really great receiver would kind of hurt your production. But I mean, if it did hurt his production, then he should have had 2,000 because that man was like freaking ripping the league up a little bit. And I think he had one. It's not receiving, but he like I think someone fumbled. He got the ball and he ran around and scored. Like he know how to score. Like I forgot. I don't know if you remember the play where someone just fumbled and he just found the ball and he ran for the end zone and no one could catch him.
Was it against the Vikings?
I just want to get the ball in his hands. Like he a type of wide receiver. Get the ball in his hands any way possible and see what he'll make something.
But I am, and majority vote to say Adams, so we put Adams number 2. Does that make?
Then Tyreek could be 3 for me.
Well,
make it easy, huh?
Then I'll put Diggs 4.
What about Chase though? What about Jamar Chase? Where he at though?
I think I'd put him above Diggs at 4, and then Diggs at 5.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, last year though, like he
like
he was hurt a lot, and so he kind of like. I'll put him 5. I think Diggs. I don't know when the last time Diggs been hurt. Like he's consistently been able to get it done. So I'll put Diggs.
Since he had Josh Allen. But yeah. Even before Josh Allen,
though, right?
He was even before he had Josh Allen. He was pretty good.
He was good.
Saints fan, you know about him.
he was good.
But actually, I ain't gonna lie to you. My number 5.
I know about him. Who number 5?
I don't know. This obviously is not gonna count. And I know you're gonna clip the shot of this. Probably Travis Kelce. That's my number 5.
I mean, if that's the case, he'll be like number 3.
Oh my gosh.
It's probably Travis Kelce at that point. This nigga Travis Kelce.
Open?
Travis Kelce is like ridiculous as a wide receiver threat, as a receiving threat. It's almost like scary, like how good that nigga is. So he'll probably be my number 5.
Are we including tight ends?
I wasn't.
I know you're not.
Yeah,
I know.
but
But
he put it in.
because it's like obviously he's the best. He's the best tight end.
Point.
Obviously he's the best tight end. But I think he's. I also think he's a top 5.
Well, okay, he wants to know who's your 4 and 5.
No, he was my 5.
But he wants to know what your 4 and 5 wide
Oh, like my actual, like actual wide
receiver.
receiver.
Number 6.
After that, will probably.
Who your top 5 receivers? You put Kelce, but if I say
He
wide
was going to
receivers,
start with number 5. He was going to start with Travis Kelce.
I probably would have started with Travis Kelce. Right? I didn't think about that.
But Travis Kelce better than them.
Better than who?
Than all of them.
He the best receiver in the league.
Oh, Travis Kelce ridiculous.
Hey, if he gonna be included, I'll take him over. Yeah.
Is CeeDee
I think he had better.
Is CeeDee Lamb somewhere in here?
I think he's up there.
Like was he
I
7,
don't
8?
think he's really solidified his position enough yet.
What about AJ Brown? We didn't say about AJ Brown.
His catching.
I was about to say AJ Green. I was AJ Green dead. No, he's not dead. But he's retired.
I ain't gonna lie. CeeDee Lamb, he like Travis Kelce in the like. He know how to get open. Like he know the zones. He know like where to be at. That may be coaching. That may be scheming. I don't know. But I feel like those guys, they always like in a position to like catch the ball and
smart
get
players.
you the first down and stuff like that. Yeah, because they say Travis Kelce was a QB, so that's how he knows the zones. And CeeDee Lamb he's just that dude.
He's just that dude. That's
but I watch him, so I can't say about the other receivers. I don't really know.
If I go to my top 5 from I guess what we got, because I mean Reese put that Travis Kelce thing in and kind of like started like kind of things started getting on.
Obviously, I know that wasn't dumb, but that's just I would put him as a 5.
But I think Jefferson, Adams, Hill. We have Chase and Diggs. I have Chase Diggs, but some people obviously have Diggs Chase. But I mean,
if it was wide receivers, it would be Diggs Chase for me.
You say Diggs Chase for you. And what y'all think? Y'all think Chase Diggs or Diggs Chase?
Diggs. I put Diggs. I don't know how can. I ain't gonna lie, his rookie year was crazy. So really crazy. If you want to give it to him his rookie year, because it wasn't even receiving that he was doing. He was just he was doing people crazy. So, yeah, but, like I say, consistency. Like, last year he had a dip. I know he got injured, but it was, it was a dip in his play. I haven't seen a dip from Stephon Diggs yet. So,
you just see he has bad plot. You just see his plot. That's it. Yeah,
well, it's because it's tied with Josh Allen.
It's tough. Yeah,
for that reason, I'm gonna put Diggs. Well, why would you put Jamar over Diggs?
I mean, I personally, I think it's just more a personal preference. I just like how Jamar Chase plays a little more than Diggs. I feel like, and also as a receiver, let me see. I know Diggs is more. If I'm the quarterback, I would rather have Chase than Diggs. But that's just because, like, I don't want my receiver, like, getting too... Like, you can be passionate, but I remember he yelling at Josh Allen. I was like, I feel it, but, like, we still in this playoff game. I don't know. I prefer... Because he did that with multiple quarterbacks, with Kirk and Josh, and I'm like... With Chase, it seemed pretty... I know Joe Burrow got more plot than Josh, but I feel like, Chase...
He ain't been in a position like that yet. Bro, like, that's why I be... See, I don't want to say it because then you're going to use that as ammunition for why I hate them guys, but... Josh Allen, like, there's certain things I need you to do. Like, you're Josh Allen and you're not doing them, and I'm your receiver. So, like, who else can check you besides me? Like, nobody. I'm just as good as you. So, I'm going to come to you and be like, you're not getting it done. But when has Joe Burrow, when has he had a moment where he's, like, collapsing, where he's not getting it done? Like, when has Jamar had a reason to do that? He haven't.
I don't know if he...
That's the difference, though. Because when they was winning, when they was, getting
all wide receivers got some diva in them.
It was all peachy. But, of course, like, if you see your QB doing something they should be doing.
Larry Fitzgerald, never a diva.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you, though. I hear
he's world class, though. Like, he different.
I heard what you're saying. I don't
know. But, the best receivers are divas. The best, besides, Jerry Rice, but...
And Larry Fitzgerald, he not no diva. He a good man.
Yeah.
He do his thing.
And Calvin Johnson.
And Calvin Johnson take a lot of hits. Calvin Johnson, take a lot of hits, but he playing Detroit. But he kept playing, taking all them hits.
He ain't playing Detroit. If he plays somewhere else, he'll be a little more spicy.
Hey, well, Jared, what do you think? What do you think? Also, Jared, what do you think? Diggs, Chase Diggs. Who's higher?
I'll go Chase Diggs.
Right,
I think the ceiling for Chase is high.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I'm
not gonna
you
lie.
can flip it. Yeah.
I definitely. It's not something I'm passionate about to say that Diggs is better.
Yeah,
I just feel like I'm gonna go consistency. Like, year after year, Diggs has been producing, so that's the only reason. But if we going strictly off his rookie year, yeah, Jamar. In fact, Jamar he probably be like 2 or 3.
Hey, I like Jamar, man. I like the whole. I like all Cincy, man. But let me do another top 5 running backs. Who are the top 5 running backs?
Running.
Yeah, we may have to start at 5.
Travis Kelce.
No.
Patrick Mahomes.
Debo Samuel.
Jalen Hurts. Lamar Jackson.
Debo.
Justin Fields.
Hey, yeah. Patrick Mahomes had that amazing run in the playoffs against the Titans.
Yeah.
Greatest run of all time.
Of all time.
That's Debo.
Both statements thrown out there. But who is good running backs? Josh Jacobs. Where's Josh Jacobs on this? Is Josh Jacobs on this top 5?
Yeah.
Maybe 4 or 5.
He led the league in rushing last year. Because when you think of the good running backs, so you think of Nick Chubb and Josh Jacobs. Like, I assume they're not 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat my camera ass, dog.
Well, if we starting at 1, I mean, it's gonna be.
Is it Saquon?
Nah. Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, Christian McCaffrey. Well, yeah, baby. We can do that.
What?
We can do it. I mean,
I want to say Derrick Henry, but just watching him last year.
No, he's not the same. It's not the same.
Yeah,
it's not the same.
He going the Zeke route, so.
I'm a respect. I would respect him, Derrick Henry. I'd probably put him like number 5, but I wouldn't put him on. But if you think McCaffrey, we have McCaffrey, Barkley, Chubb, and
Tony.
Nah, I can't do that yet.
What?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Austin Eckler, I can do that. I can't do that yet.
5 running backs better than Tony.
Nah, I can. We haven't seen that yet. We gotta start a whole season. You gotta put him in that.
Look at his stats from last year.
I know, but it's not. Yeah,
but it's not what if
he got
stats
upside.
are comparable to Saquon.
Is it?
Yes.
How many yards he ran for?
I don't know. Go check.
Hilarious.
Oh my god.
What the? Let me see. What's Tony Foster?
On a like.
'Cause
yeah, go check him out.
I'm okay. He had 1,007 yards. Okay. Now, how much Saquon Barkley had? 1,300 yards. So that's pretty close. It's obviously not 300 yard difference.
How many attempts?
I know.
And all of that.
Well, let me check that too. I gotta check that. So 295. Okay,
and
so yeah.
How many Saquon had?
He had less. He had 193. He had less.
And so almost 100.
Okay.
Less carries. 102 less carries.
Yeah. I know,
so
but
do the math on that, Jesse.
But that's like we could do a lot of hypotheticals, but I gotta have the.
Yeah, it's not a direct translation. The math
people no, because people do it like this. What's your yards per carry? That's how people do it. And what are their yards per carry?
If you get more carries, I don't know if your body you getting 100 more carries. Maybe you can't handle 100 carries. I don't know. You're not a full horse back yet. We ain't see you being the number 1 yet. But he could be top 5. He probably is top 5. I don't know, but I can't prove what I saw from last year. I don't see from last year putting him with Saquon Barkley level yet. That's some good, that's a good Dallas bias there. But I feel it could be possible.
Bias.
It could be possible, but I don't know. I don't know yet.
That's game recognizing game.
I feel you. So wait, where you putting Tony Pollard on this then?
You say where?
Where you putting him at?
Out of respect for the game, I'll put him 5. Move Henry up to 4. Christian McCaffrey at 1.
Okay, so
2 and 3. Go ahead, you can put whoever.
The Chubb and Barkley, Barkley and Chubb.
Oh, I forgot about Barkley. Barkley can be 3 and Chubb can be 2. But then you got Austin Eckler.
So Austin Eckler.
I'm not that high on Josh Jacobs. I'm not gonna lie.
Or Josh Jacobs not gonna
I
be.
put Austin Eckler on this list. I
would put both of them above
maybe
Tony
you can
Pollard.
put Tony Pollard at 6.
Yeah, I mean he top. Yeah, he high. He
That's
just not.
perfect.
I don't think top 5.
I do, but
I feel you though.
I can't argue. Like,
But it's just 5 though. It's only one spot.
Josh
So
Jacobs, he did have a pretty good year, and Austin Eckler,
we only arguing one spot
pretty solid
between 1
years.
and 6.
Yeah, he been consistent.
Well, I
He
mean,
been consistent.
So who y'all top 5 then?
I'm thinking I put
Christian.
Henry. Okay, go ahead, Maurice.
Christian, Chubb, Barkley, Eckler. And I'm trying to figure out, it's either Josh Jacobs, or Henry. Probably Josh, just based on the season. He did like to lead.
I think I put Henry 5. I have everything Maurice had. Is just I think Barkley 2 and Chubb 3. And that's my list. So McCaffrey, Barkley, Chubb, Eckler, and Henry.
No, I saw high on Barkley.
I don't know. Well, when you have him on fantasy like me, I see a lot of the talented things. He's great at catching, really explosive runner, and he did great for me. The only reason I lost because my quarterback sucked. So
the top three people we said are all also receiving back.
Yeah, so, and that's very important.
They
Barkley is a big time at that.
And obviously, Tony Pollard is all.
Slot.
I know he's a great receiver. I know you're gonna say that. That was
I'm just saying.
Tony Pollard was also great.
Oh yeah.
Receiving back. But I feel like also all four of these guys are also 3 down backs. Like sort of hard to put a 3 down, but like because there's some people we didn't put Jonathan Taylor. Obviously he didn't have a good season, but like in terms of talent, he will also be Derrick Henry. He's all 3 down backs. Now if he plays 3 downs this year, or like plays like how many rushing attempts did he have last year?
Who?
195.
Yeah, 193.
190. If he gets over he has to get like over 220. He gets over 220. I feel like then I feel like it's fine. Definitely top 5.
Jared, how you feeling?
How many
Jared?
did Austin Eckler have?
How many carries?
Yeah.
Let's see. And in the meantime, Jared, tell me who your top 5 is.
I think you and I have the same list. So McCaffrey 1. I do have Barkley over Chubb. So McCaffrey, Barkley, Chubb. I think I'd put Derrick Henry 4.
That's crazy.
Just because I want to have hope still. Then I'd go Jacobs, then Eckler. Jacobs 5. Eckler 6. Pollard 7.
I tell you, look, okay, if you talk about Eckler had 204 carries, but he had 107 catches. That's insane. That man had 107 catches as a running back. That is production, boy. That is a good receiver. Good for him, boy. Hey, good for that. That's the top 5 to me. That sounds like a top 5 man to me. 107 catches is crazy. But yeah, so similar top 5s, you and me, Jared, right? And then John, what's your top 5? What's your top? Just like don't even talk about don't add it because we said Tony Pollard in your top 5. You put Tony Pollard in your top 5. You do what you do. Who your top 5?
I don't keep up running backs like that, but I'm gonna go the best running back. I guess I have to put McCaffrey. Otherwise, people be hating. I'm gonna go McCaffrey. Are we just going off last year or just like their career? Because if we're going off their career, then that makes it hard. But if we're going off last year,
I'm going off you go off last year, but you can if you go off their career, you just put Henry 1, but Henry ain't one of the number 1. So yeah, you could just make it.
I would put him 1 even.
Going into this year.
Going into this year.
Yeah, going into this year.
Going into this year, I'll put Christian McCaffrey 1. Then I'll put who would I put 2? I don't watch enough of these guys, so I really don't want to.
Then just put Pollard there. Just put Pollard.
Don't want to give them stuff.
Just
put Pollard there too.
All right, yeah. Well, I guess I'll put Saquon 2 then, if we're doing it like that. Put Pollard 3, Derrick Henry 4th, and who would be number 5?
You got Nick Chubb.
You can flip a coin, bro, and
Nick Chubb, Austin Eckler.
Nah, I don't want to put Chubb. I put Eckler.
Well, there you go. Hey, is Pollard gonna have?
Because I think it's a lot about situation. Just putting them in the right situation. I think I didn't watch much of them like the other guys, so I don't really know. I've seen a few of the Chargers games, so I don't know, was Josh Jacobs just in a situation to have all those yards? Or like, what was the...
He had a game where he had 300 total, like all-purpose yards. Something 300 something. That meant Gerald was having a good time. Gerald won that thing because of that. That's good for him. But, yeah, I mean, he was having a lot of, like, big-time games, big-time rushing games at the end of that season. So, it really helped him out. Hey, I feel it. Hey, so that's our top 5 running backs. Top 5 head coaches. Who are the top 5 head coaches?
Andy Reid.
I don't remember you fucking coach.
Where's Sean Payton at?
Gotta be up there. He got him one Super Bowl.
And he didn't play like. I mean, he didn't coach last year.
He gotta be up there.
That man got good troll tendencies. That's hilarious.
What? How's that trolling?
That man, that's funny people. He funny guy.
Give me Bill next. Bill 2.
O'Brien?
Bill O'Brien, 106.
He in the negatives.
That's awful. But, Bill Belichick, number 2.
I don't know.
Oh, because he been exposed. What about Sean McDermott from the Buffalo Bills? Or
who did we say number 1 was?
They said Andy Reid. Now this was if this was 5 years ago.
The Titans head coach too.
Oh, Mike Vrabel, huh?
Give him 5.
We should have fired Bill O'Brien and hired him because he was my defense coordinator. Unfortunately,
hey, that's the 49ers. Their coach got to be up there. Just for
Kyle Shanahan is. I think Kyle Shanahan. I feel that. Kyle Shanahan number 2 because he been pretty consistent and the Tom Brady effect is gone from the Patriots and it's kind of killing them. We're kind of just doing off name now.
I mean, I wouldn't say the Tom Brady effect is what's causing it. I just like Thomas because even when Tom Brady was still there, like his last year wasn't good. No, they started off. They did what we did when we started off hot, and then fell off. And then they like their team had the most people not play because of COVID. So like their team, it's gonna take a while to generate like a actual winning team. And then it doesn't help when you have a rookie QB who's not like he's not that guy. So I wouldn't.
What a rookie QB?
Well, when you had a rookie QB like Mac Jones,
But he played better his first year though. He played better his rookie year than anything.
No, but the best coaching job Bill Belichick did with Mac Jones when he passed one time and beat Buffalo.
Yeah,
that was impressive. That's impressive. That was very impressive. Because it's amazing.
Hey,
y'all don't think the Eagles head coach is on there either?
My man.
Oh,
what's my man?
The Giants on there. I wouldn't put the Eagles on there.
Brian Daboll, after the Giants, after the Eagles. I mean, well, who's the Eagles head coach? I forgot his name.
I forgot his name too.
Mike. Starts with an S. It's like SIR.
Why I forget his name?
I know what he looked like. I know what he looked like.
I know.
Yeah, Mike. It's SIR, something like that.
What the heck?
What's his name?
It's killing me because I don't know.
I gotta look it up. Fuck it.
Go ahead.
I'm not good with names anyway.
Did I say Mike Grable? Why was that the
Mike Grable? Mike Grable's twins. Mike Grable.
Some arrogant guy.
He very arrogant, but I do like him. What about Sean McVay? What about Sean McVay? Like, besides one bad year when his quarterback's back broke, quarterback's spine broken up, he was consistently very, very good. So what about Sean McVay?
No, Nick Sirianni. Went off last year.
Nick Sirianni. It's Nick
Sirianni.
How you spell that?
SIRRIANI.
Okay, yeah. It was something like that. I was like, bro, come on. It's right at the it's at the tip of my tongue, but I couldn't think of it. But I mean, are we talking about like in the last 5 years? Are we going off the last year? Or like,
I feel like Sean McVay. Like,
if we going off last year, you lost your QB and your team went down. So,
but that's understandable though. I feel like just one bad year, just like
yes, it's understandable. But I'm saying like, how far back are we gonna go then?
I mean, if you go 2 years, he won the Super Bowl, so it's not like we jumping too bad. Like if we just go the year before, he Super Bowl champ with a new quarterback, so it's not like it's not that bad. In this decade, he's done good.
Yeah, well, if we're going off this decade, then I guess. Put him up there.
I don't know. I mean, I think I like Sean McVay. I think Sean McVay.
I do too. I'm just saying, like, yeah, he can be.
Is he ahead of Sean Payton? Is Sean McVay ahead of Sean Payton?
I mean, they got the same amount of Super Bowls, so
and they got the same first name too.
Kind of hard to say. I mean,
that's
just go ahead and throw my boy in there. What's his name? Mike
So
McCarthy.
Mike McCarthy, there, boy, he top 5.
Mike dropped the Mike McCarthy.
Hey, John, is Sean Payton overrated? Is Sean Payton overrated, John? I'll get the elephant in the room. Is Sean Payton overrated, man?
It depends, though. If you think Mike McCarthy is overrated.
No, man, I know Mike McCarthy is who he is.
If you think Mike McCarthy is overrated, then Sean Payton is overrated as well because they have the same success.
Is it that cut and dry, or is there like a little more like?
What more do we need to add, bro? Like y'all both had Hall of Fame QBs. In fact, Mike McCarthy had the lesser of the hand because at least with Sean Payton, he had great defenses.
Bounty gate. No, continue.
I'm talking about like in his later years, like the 2018 defense, and he like the team that was putting up 50 points and stuff like that. Even though they did get holed by the Rams, which is pretty funny, but and then you look at the next year when they beat the Tampa Bay 2 times in a year, and then when it came down to it, they couldn't get it done in the playoffs, which is Tom Brady. So I'm not really holding that much against them, but. You made Tom Brady look like a fool twice, but when it was time to actually, beat him, couldn't get it done. So
is he top 5? Is he a top 5 head coach?
Sean Payton?
Yeah, is he Sean Payton top 5 head coach?
People love him, bro. Like
but what do you
I don't
think?
see the hype. No, let me tell you this. I don't like the Saints like that. So that may be biased. I can admit that maybe have some like bias, but I also look at like. For what it's worth, I see people talk about Mike McCarthy, and I'm like,
you like Mike McCarthy?
He's all right.
So then Sean Payton.
I wouldn't put him 5. So for that reason, I wouldn't put Sean Payton 5. If it was my team and I was like, who I want my coach to be, I wouldn't pick. I wouldn't pick the coach. He caused them to lose against the Rams, so no, I'm not picking him. He's not 5.
Yeah, he overrated piece of trash.
Yeah, because he ran a screenplay. When like the Rams had like one timeout or something, if you just run the ball they would have won that game. He tried to run a screen with Michael Thomas, which was I guess smart because he had like all the catches that year except that one, so he choked 2. He dropped it. That's a timeout for them. Why would you throw it? Just run the ball. You're trying to be too smart. I don't like overly smart people that cause you to lose the game. Just like with Atlanta. They talk about
be dumb.
Yeah, let them be a little dumb.
I mean, that is Kyle Shannon though. Kyle Shannon did, but he great coach now. But Kyle Shannon,
like you said, he didn't run the ball. Look what happened. He got flack for that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why people love him so much. He don't get any hate.
Jared, what you think of Sean Payton? You think Sean Payton top 5?
No. I think
he. You can't ask him first, bro. You made me. You made me go on that little rant to see. Oh, come on. All right, appreciate that, Jerry. See how he's doing.
No, because going into the season, you have to go off of what he did last, and he did. I mean, there was a break, and before that wasn't fantastic. I don't think.
For him, though. You traded capital for that, man. In fact, you hopefully okay.
I think he can be for sure. I think he's what we needed after the disaster we had last year with Nathaniel Hackett. I think he's a good coach. He's an experienced coach, and he knows what to do. But from what we've seen in the last couple of years, I don't think there's enough there to put him top 5. I'll put him at like 7, maybe 6. I need to go through the whole list, but
is he better than McCarthy?
I think
he better than Mike McCarthy.
I don't know McCarthy too well. I want to say yes, though.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, Mike McCarthy ain't somebody I'm fighting for, so I can respect it. I mean, the only thing you can say is Mike McCarthy had a better QB, so.
What about Robert Saleh? Where he is?
Salah. That's Salah.
I haven't seen enough of him yet. I mean, he started off well, but now he got like a Hall of Fame QB, so it's like.
Oh, he got the same pressure Sean Payton and Mike McCarthy.
He's not a top 5.
I need to see him with like a medium QB, you know what I'm saying? Like a Drew Brees or somebody.
So if I look at like, I'm gonna just name these 5. I think they should be 5. So like so Andy Reid, you got the Bill Belichick's, Kyle Shanahan. I think Sean McVay should be up there. Number 5. What about John Harbaugh? I don't know if you think y'all care for that. What about John Harbaugh or Mike Tomlin?
What about Tomlin? Yeah. What about Mike Tomlin?
Damn, there's a lot of good coaches. Now I think about it.
Yeah.
I do want to put the Giants coach in there though.
Or
I
Brian
do want him
Daboll,
to at least be.
Mm.
I mean, but he only did it 1 year, so
I
need
if
more
I had the
consistency.
Or Sean McDermott from the Bills.
But
What about
the
him?
way he turned the team around, because you know,
Yeah, Sean
I
McDermott.
actually watched the Giants, so what I seen what he did with this year was just it's pretty good. So
Or the Cincinnati head coach, the Bengals went through like a long period of doom. They ain't win a playoff game in 30 years,
bro,
and they
you
finally
gotta
got some
go,
play.
bro.
I know, but they won. They got the first year with like the second year he's on the coach. They go to the Super Bowl. The next year they're in the AFC Championship. Only reason they lose because of plot. Like I feel like that's some good coaching. That's some good
what
head
helps
coach
this
type.
case though?
I mean,
If
it
they-
helped when you got Jamar Chase, T. Higgins,
But you
Joe
need good
Mixon.
players. I assume a head coach
That's
needs
what
some
I'm
good
saying.
players
But-
to succeed.
What helps a talent? Like
It's
a coach?
like you. That's more than just good players, bro. Like that's a great team.
I mean, Andy
And
Reid got
defense-
Mahomes and Kelsey, and Andy Reid before Mahomes, Kelsey was an absolute choking mess. So I don't know. Like you have to have the good players to get the.
Yeah, but we seen him lose. Like people was like, oh, they can only get it done because of Tyreek Hill. They lost Tyreek Hill. Besides Kelsey, who's their receiving core?
Got a lot of random fast people.
Juju,
He's not there no more. But yeah.
Corvette.
Man, that's such a stereotype.
Tony is nice. I do like Tony, so I can't. Really
I don't
say
think Bill.
much.
I don't think Bill's
But I'm-
is on their top 5.
I don't know, bro. That's
Probably 6.
yeah. I guess.
No, but okay, you don't have to. I think Sean
But Andy
McDermott should be on
Reid,
there.
like,
I think
wasn't
Sean
he still
McDermott.
in the Super Bowls?
He was in a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Super Bowl,
like
yeah.
he only went to one, or how many he went to?
Well, before Patrick Mahomes' plot, he went to 1 and 04.
All right. Was he like in the NFC Championship?
No,
like,
I mean,
what
no,
was his-
he was against the NFC Championship. He just losing like hilarious ways in the NFC Championship.
Who was his
Can't
quarterback?
remember.
Dominic Knapp or something, right?
Yeah, Donovan McNabb, he was choking his butt off, and Donovan McNabb threw up in the Super Bowl. So I think Sean McDermott should be on there. I think Buffalo coach. Think he did. I mean, if Josh Allen went anywhere, if he went to New York Jets, he would have been terrible.
Ass.
If he went to the Cardinals that year, he would have been terrible. The Browns, but he went to the Bills, which we thought was going to be terrible. And then that one guy retired.
went to
What corner he
Stephon
retired?
Diggs.
No, but he ain't.
Oh,
Stephon Diggs wasn't on the.
Vontae
Well,
Davis. No, it's
Vontae Davis retired. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
His
When did
year
Stephon Diggs?
before that wasn't that? It was.
But I think they won. I think this was before Stephon came. They won 10 games. Pretty sure they won 10 games, made the playoffs, and they lost to us.
Yeah, that's when they lost when he threw the ball back.
So I mean the Bills at one point were they didn't never make the
Terrible.
playoffs. They were the team that did not make playoffs this century. They had the record for longest drought, and then
But, I mean,
He
you
came
can put
in
him in there, I guess.
And now we don't
I think
even
fine.
remember that. We don't
you don't remember that
Yes.
he got good. Yeah, they just got bad play a different way now. They're not inept. They're just
Yeah,
good. They just
he's-
lose terribly.
Yeah, he's been making it for us. So, I mean, I
I put him at
guess.
5. I think I put him at 5 personally.
Are you gonna put him over Mike Tomlin?
I mean,
Yeah,
Mike
but I
Tomlin ain't
think
been
Mike
doing
Are
Tomlin-
you
nothing.
gonna put him over
Past couple
I don't know.
Mike Vrabel?
And Mike Vrabel ain't been doing nothing for the past couple of years, and Mike Tomlin ain't been doing nothing for a long. Like, not. It's been a little while. It's been a little while since Mike Tomlin out here doing this. I mean.
But you gotta look what the Titans have been able to do. Like, did they make the playoffs last year?
They did not. They lost 8 straight games.
Who made the playoffs last year?
Jacksonville.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah, it's not. It's not the. Yeah, I mean,
we know who made it now.
And they lost 8?
Nah, but before that, prior to that, like when they beat the Ravens, like
but that was
just
like
in his last couple.
that was like the year before he was they were the 1 seed. They were the
Yeah,
1 seed,
he's the
but they were
1
one and
seed.
done. They were 1 and done.
but
Since
look
he-
who they were one and done to.
I know, but they sacked
They were one
Joe
and done
Burrow
to a
9
team that
times
made-
and lost. They sacked Joe Burrow 9 times and lost the game. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. I don't know. It's like the plot ain't hitting no more.
That's not on coaching though.
I know it don't have to be on coaching, but
You
it's
don't
not.
have to have plot to be top 5 coach because the Buffalo Bills they lost to the same team.
But if you compare like what I don't know if Sean McDermott's done and what Mike Tomlin's
But-
done or what the other or Mike Vrabel's
Vrabel,
done.
Look at
They haven't-
his team. Look at the teams though. You got Derrick Henry, and you know how people feel about what's the QB? I forgot his name.
Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah, Ryan Tannehill. You know how are you which
I mean,
one
but
on your team?
look at their division. Division terrible. It helped. Their
But they
division
had
sucked.
success in the playoffs.
That one
Texas were
time.
there. Texas
That
were
one
there.
time. After that,
And
they
the
haven't done
number
that.
one-
Whatever, good.
Well, okay, they had the number 1 seed because
And
of
they
their division.
I mean, it helped when you face me twice and Tennessee twice and the Coast twice. That helped. You get your 4 wins or something like that. Boost
Wait,
you up
weren't
the
y'all good?
Bills.
I thought y'all was good though. Y'all was good.
No, we weren't good. No, we weren't good in 2021. We were awful. We had one worse. We
I
were
mean,
awful.
the Colts were good that year, right?
No, I don't think
they the only reason they lost was, the only reason they didn't make the playoffs was because of Jacksonville.
That Carson Wentz, and that's good, but that's not good. That's not very.
That's
good.
what I'm saying. That's not what they had like 10 wins.
That's not a threat. No, they're like 8 wins, and they were supposed to have 9, and they lost terribly. That's not a threat. Like it's your division.
2 teams in a division. They're making the playoffs. Them. It would have been the Colts, and it would have been them.
I know, but it's
not
three.
That bad of a division.
There's 3 open
4
spots.
Teams. That's half of the teams.
There's 3 open spots. Like there's a good shot you're gonna get someone else.
At that time, it wasn't right. At that time, it wasn't 3 open slots.
I think it was this 2021. This 2021. See, I think that's the first time they did that.
I don't remember. It's whenever the Bills made the playoffs first. I think that's when they started that.
That was a while ago. Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod Taylor did that in 2017. That's when they started. That's when Blake Bortles is in Jacksonville. That's a wow. You think of Josh Allen? Josh Allen, 10-year Bills making the playoffs. I think the year after. I think the first time the Bills were actually good.
Was it last year? The first year they did it?
No, it was 2 years ago. It was 2021. Because the COVID happened, and when COVID happened, it was like I need more money. Add another team, more injuries. Add another team.
All right, that's cool. But regardless, bro, like if you look at what each coach had, like with their teams, I feel like what he's been able to accomplish seems more impressive to me.
As long as Jason Garrett and Bill O'Brien's on that list, I'm happy. As long as Jason Garrett, Bill O'Brien, Nathaniel Hackett on that list, I'm good. Oof. That's our worst coaches, ain't it, right? That's our worst coaches?
Who? I don't know, bro. Now,
Nathaniel
I look at Jason Garrett different now.
How? Why?
Jason Garrett.
You got Adam Gase. That's his Adam Gase for sure. Adam Gase, one of his best coaches though. Adam Gase as an OC, as an OC for the Broncos, boys lighting up the league. Boy, they were setting all time records, 55 touchdowns. You went to the Jets, oblivion.
It's like the opposite.
So hopefully the opposite happen. Hopefully we pluck Nathaniel Hackett and throw it to the Jets. That y'all set some records. Nah,
I think Josh McDaniels might be our historically worst coach.
Oh, it was that bad, huh?
Yeah.
He's worse than Nathaniel Hackett, for real, huh?
Yeah, I think they had a better record, but he treated players awful. Like, he's terrible.
That's funny.
He said, I'm the coach. I got the final say so.
So, wait, you're happy he's in Las Vegas, huh?
Not.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Still got another coach, though.
Who did worse for them? What coach did the worst? Like, out of the coaches that we hate the most for our teams, what coach did the worst for our team? Like, did the most damage to the team?
You know the answer to that. You know the answer to that.
That man is freaking
Jason
menace.
Garrett had us mediocre, but he had us 8-8 with. But y'all, bro.
Man, Adam Gase messed up. Adam Gase did mess up their top quarterback though. Sam Darnold completely messed him up and set them back as well. So Adam Gase did something for y'all. Bad, obviously.
Vic Fangio was the reason Von Miller left.
Top receiver.
That man bombed me, boy. That man dropped the atomic bomb on me, boy.
I wouldn't be surprised if he the one who brought the fucking who told Deshaun about massages in the first place.
That's hilarious. That man stupid. That man.
You saying he gave him some crack before he left? Hey, bro, I got this new thing that gets you super high.
Boy, that man put me through. See, that's what I should have been doing this podcast when that man's good, because that would have been viral with the things he was doing to me. That was crazy, boy. I'm not in this conversation, these circle conversations with y'all no more. I can't, there was a point in time when the Broncos and the Jets were inept. This whole thing would have been me and John talking, because my team good, his team good, and y'all just be here and we just say, hey, hope y'all do decent next year. Hope y'all get 6 wins. He dropped the atomic bomb. Now I'm in complete ineptitude. I'm sitting here while y'all get to have the talks, because that man destroyed me. That's hilarious. And he destroyed everyone else he go. He go to New England. Hopefully ruin y'all too, boy.
Look like the Texans might bounce back this year, though.
Look.
It really depends on y'all QB. If he can come out and play well, y'all got a nice little defense.
I'm very modest.
All right, little defense.
I'm very modest. I like Maurice, similar to Maurice, but I'm not like ridiculous. I just want 1 win. I'm not ridiculous like that, but similar. I keep my expectations very low. Because there was a point in time when my expectations was high and it got burnt crazy. I'm sitting back. I'm chill. Y'all the ones with the pressure, really. Y'all got all the pressure, because if any of y'all fail, it's going to be absolute hell. I think the Jets got the worst, though. Actually, the Cowboys always usually get the worst, but I feel like if the Jets, just for the amount of expectations higher than the Cowboys' expectations. With me, Bill O'Brien bombed me into oblivion, so my expectations are consistently low. Thank you, Bill.
Y'all need to get that first Super Bowl pick so y'all can trade back.
We can't get no first overall pick unless Cleveland absolutely explodes.
Dang, y'all traded y'all picked it. Yeah, I forgot y'all traded up again to get the 2 top niggas.
Yeah, but hopefully Cleveland do explode. I'm rooting actively against Cleveland, but I'm watching all them games. I am a hater. You know they had that meme where I woke up fresh to be a hater, something like that man rubbing his hands. I woke up every day to be that's gonna be me with Cleveland. I root for their failure every day.
Every single day.
Every single day. I want them consistently to lose. I want some Marvin Harrison Jr. in my life. That's what I want. I need them consistently to lose these games. CJ Stroud, we're going to get you your weapon, man. Because that's your weapon in college. We need that Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow beat. Give me that guy in the NFL so he can wreck the league. That's what I need. But that's what I want. But I'm not y'all. So y'all get y'all 10, 11 wins. Y'all get y'all ESPN time, y'all primetime games. I have 0 primetime games. I ain't got no Thursday night football game. I have no Thursday.
Wow.
I have no
game.
game.
I get one?
I ain't get one.
Football game?
I know the only difference in schedule is 3 o'clock. I get one 3 o'clock game. I don't know who that is. I forgot. I forgot. Maybe it's Arizona. I forgot. But it's one 3 o'clock game. I get 12.
That's
12.
your prime time.
So disrespectful.
I get no. And I thought we did good last year Thursday night football. We faced the Eagles. We put up a fight. We did pretty good. I thought we had different little uniforms. I mean, that was interesting, but they said no, that wasn't enough. So
hell
no. Thursday night.
Is that normal?
Oh no primetime games.
No Thursday night games. I thought every team got one.
Well, they said, well, I mean,
I thought so too.
now they took us out. They said we ain't got the space for that.
I wouldn't know because we always get one.
I mean, you on Sunday. You will be on Sunday night. All 3 y'all will be on Sunday night. Jared, I know you're gonna have a ton of money. You a team built for Monday night. You got the feel of a team that, like, I'm watching the Broncos. It's Broncos Steelers. That's what I'm watching on Monday Night Football. That just sounds right. No, but like the team names sound like a Monday Night Football game. The Jets, you got Aaron Rodgers now, so get your Sunday nights and Monday nights ready. Y'all gonna pop off. And John, I'm always gonna watch you face the Giants and the Eagles on Sunday Night Football every year of my life. It'll be 100 years. I know it's gonna be that first week always. I know you face the Giants Sunday Night Football. I don't know why they keep showing me that every Sunday night. Last year it was y'all versus Tampa Bay Sunday Night Football first game. Year before, I feel like y'all been on Sunday Night Football every year for that first game. I'm pretty sure 5 out of the last 6 years it's been like that. I'm pretty sure. So we can expect to see y'all. But hey, y'all, and me, I'm gonna watch myself on my local cable.
September 10th. September 10th.
Who they facing?
7:20 p.m.
You think me? That's a Sunday, right?
Cowboys at Giants.
That's a Sunday. I know.
Cowboys at Giants.
And that is always gonna happen. So I ain't gonna. I'm just. Or is it Tony Pollard? Who's the best?
Let me go.
What?
Damn, Saquon. Never mind. I thought. Then you go and suggest afterwards, but I thought it was here. I thought it was here in New York, but no, we go to Cowboys.
What time is that?
That's a 3 o'clock game.
Oh,
3
America's
game.
That's America's game of the week.
Game of the week.
I don't got that either. I ain't got no game of the week.
That's definitely
I think they give me Christmas Eve. I think they give me Christmas Eve at 12. It's 12.
Oh, at 12? Okay, that's enough. You eat your little breakfast and you can go watch the Texans. Okay.
But I think they give me that.
It's not bad.
But hey,
it's probably against the Colts or some shit. Like it's against the Colts.
Well, we so stupid, boy. Hey, thank you, Bill. Thank you, Bill. You made me relevant, turn me into irrelevant so quick. That's beautiful. Well, congratulations to y'all. I'm wishing y'all well. We obviously gonna do another. We'll probably do another pod. Probably 1 or 2 pods for the season start. I'm wishing y'all well for the season. I'm wishing y'all some funny times. I expect one of y'all to fail in a hilarious way. I don't know who it's gonna be, but I'm ready to laugh for whoever it is.
So one of us gotta fail. That's true.
They got to. All 3 of y'all can't be successful.
There's no way the scriptwriter's gonna do us like that.
Because we gotta come on these pods and have something funny to talk about. If it was last year, all 3 of y'all had something funny to talk about. Specifically, more so Jared, because Jared's team is just amazingly hilarious. But it's a different world. They got Sean Payton, not top 5 coach, but the capital gave up was top 5 capital. So hopefully, do you well.
What should I give up?
Yeah, well, first round picks for that boy.
Picks like more than one.
Picks.
They gave up some for us.
They traded for that. Russell and Sean Payton better succeed, boy.
When's our next first round pick? Do y'all have another first round?
You gotta think.
32.
Damn.
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. It's
It ain't soon. That's how you know that it ain't soon.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for watching. For more content like this, make sure to like, comment.
Done.
Oh yeah, boy, you yawning all your life away. You don't need to make sure.
No, I'm cool. I can still go, but I was just more surprised because you said we didn't do all the positions. We only did.
Oh, you think I'll do all the positions? You think I'm about to do defense or whatever?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna do defense, like skill positions.
top 5 long snappers.
Top 5 kickers.
I got Hennessy, Logan Hennessy. He the best long snapper in the game.
I ain't never heard that brand in my life, and that's a good thing because if you know, look, I thought you talking about a brand. I thought you talking about the Hennessy brand or something. I was very.
He the highest paid long snapper. We paid
For
him.
real?
Yeah, I think so.
How much he getting paid? 100,000, 200,000?
I don't know how much he get paid, but I know he the highest paid. I can look it up.
Well, as long as you don't know, do y'all know y'all long snappers?
No.
I know John Weeks. That's my guy. John Weeks been my guy for 10 plus years. I know John Weeks. I bump fists with him. But if y'all don't know, that means I guess they ain't do nothing bad. They ain't cost y'all a playoff game yet. So when they do, be all over the news. And just Maurice is, I guess, very in sync with this team. So that's why he just randomly knows. He knows John or whatever his name is, Hennessy.
Thomas.
Never less, never settle, wherever that commercial is. Oh wait, before we go, how much money? I'm curious. How much money you make? Does he make more than a doctor? I'm curious.
I stopped because he paused. So I was like, okay, I wasn't sure. Salary, dog. Let me see what his salary is.
We hitting 600,000.
And it says he agreed to a 4-year deal with the Jets, $4 million extension.
Damn, boy, he highest paid long snapper in NFL history.
So he about to get like a mil.
He must be cold at his job.
Hey, $1 million a year from snapping the ball very far. Yeah, ain't a lot of pressure unless you mess up.
Cool mil.
If you mess up, it's a lot of pressure. Pressure, don't be known. You want to be unknown as a long snapper. That's literally the goal. Don't let no one know who you are. you walk into a restaurant, a stadium, they're like, you just a regular guy. That's all. You make $1 million a year.
And he was undrafted too. Imagine being undrafted. You make $1 million.
It makes sense that I ain't gonna draft no long snapper.
Yeah, why not? What this? I would do it. Shit. If I had
Number 1 overall pick.
If I had like a bunch of 7th round picks,
that's something the Raiders would do.
I would draft like one long snapper just for some funny shit.
Interesting fella. Get a kicker, man. I don't know. Justin Tucker probably got drafted. I need to know. I'll see how much he makes because he should definitely make probably like $3 or $4 million a year. But yeah, hey, we'll have more. The next episode, we'll probably do a prediction of who's going to win certain awards, such as MVP. Remember, Jared, I did say Jameis Winston's going to win MVP. That was my bold take. And he threw 30 touchdowns though. He led the league in passing. If you told me those two things, I'm like, hey, you got some. And I didn't. The interception, I didn't see a 30. Yeah. 30 but a little bold take. But for more content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hey, check out Maurice too. We got a Madden video. I'm put that in the link. I know Maurice. Hey, he putting out content again. So check out Maurice's. We'll catch you guys on the next video, and we are out of here. Peace.